Hi.
Hi.
Hi, we made it. We made it. So, do you want to introduce, Caroline, what we're going to offer? And we'll wait for people to come in. And those of you watching on YouTube, welcome.
Hi everyone, yeah. So Spirit Strength series, we have a theme of connect today. And we're going to share our top tips, aren't we, Rachel, for what we believe and what we would like to say about connecting. So we'll share a top tip and then we're going to get moving as well. You just need yourself today. If you have some blocks or some props, that would be great. But otherwise, we're just going to move and then we're going to chat.
Yeah, great, great. And those of you new to our channel and watching what we're doing, I can confirm for myself, my passion is from the inside out. So yes, I share a love, like Caroline, for fitness and sports and fitness, but also I'd say what we want to bring to you is a holistic approach, so that we're also focused on what's going on inside our bodies and a mind, body, spirit essence, I would say. You say that too?
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's not just a set of squats, it's about strength in mind, body, and spirit, and kind of appreciating the connection between all three of those things.
Great. Hey, Emmy. So those of you joining, let us know how you are. So my first tip for this subject of connect, and I think it's very relevant for the time that we're in, because it's quite easy to feel disconnected right now. So let me share you a little tip for connection. And it would be, as much as we can, being more conscious to keep our phones out when we're connecting with those around us. So whether that be your partner or your husband or your wife or your kids. I know I'm getting much better at, when I'm with my little boy playing or with him, keeping my phone out, that our connection with our loved ones and whoever, even if it's limited right now, I know it is, but I think it's a good one to consider when we go back into connecting more in person with people. And I even know that couples have like a bedroom free, a free phone zone for sleeping, which in terms of our relationships, our intimate relationships, can support that connection with our partners.
Yeah, that's a great one. I think that means we can be a bit more present, can't we, in the moment. And my first sort of tip, and I've actually themed the movement around this, is to connect with yourself, is get out of your mind and into your body. And so that's kind of what we're going to explore today when we move as well. I think movement is such a powerful tool for getting away from the mental chatter and the inner critic, these kind of thoughts and to-do lists that just go and go and go. So we're going to move today in a way that helps us move from here and into here, and therefore connecting with what our body quite often wants and needs and is trying to tell us.
Yeah. And what I'd also love to add in terms of the energy and the intention specifically for this video today is to bring some joy into our movement and into the time shared together. I have been connecting into some conversations where I think joy is quite a struggle for people at the minute, to feel joyful with what's going on. So yeah, I'll add a little intention that we can bring some joy as well.
Amazing. So Rachel, I think you're going to start, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going to start with a little warm up. So if you want to come and stand, and we'll just start by swinging out our arms. And this is a good one. It's from Qigong, but what you're doing is just, you can turn a little bit over your shoulder as well. So you're giving a little tap to your organs, like so. Okay. And then we'll do a couple of jumps where you just let the body, when you're ready, so we just do some jumps and let the body shake, like so. Great. And then what I'm going to do, because I feel inspired, I'm going to get you to do a little exercise with me with some music. So let me just grab us then I'll show you what we'll do. Here we go.
I'm ready for this, Rachel. Love a bit of music.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
We've got it. We've got it.
So what I want you to imagine is that with your arms, you've got swords. And what we want to do is a little bit like you're going through the air, through the energy around you. Any of you that are feeling quite frustrated, especially around your head, if you feel your head is a little bit cluttered. So remember, we're energy beings. Even if it feels a bit woo-woo, we've got an aura, yeah? So that beat, you can go around your legs, around your head. You can also use your elbows. So just bring a little bit of the warrior. Hey guys. So imagine you've got swords and you're cutting through the air, maybe through the crap, the frustration. You can go around your head, around your body, around your legs. Okay, and then everybody can do a few elbows. You can use your arms. Breathe. So whatever feels good, you can do elbows, swords. Just bring this energy of cutting through the air. And just for the last few seconds, close your eyes. Feel the air around you. Okay, excellent. And stop. You can stand for a minute, close your eyes, stand for a moment, close your eyes. So it's a good one to do from time to time. Stick on a tune, bring some power, some energy. You can go with the beat also, which can help just clear your mind. Okay, and then what we'll do, we seem to have lost Caroline, but what I'll do...
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your screen's frozen, but I'll just continue. I'll continue. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring some healing sounds for the organs. Hey guys, let us know how you're doing. We're going to work through the organs with healing sounds. It's an exercise from Qigong. So stand with me for a moment. We're going to start with the lungs. So you can even just put your hand here on your chest. And the sound for the lungs is zzz. So you're breathing in. Zzz. You can close your eyes or keep them open. Zzz. Excellent. And then keep your hand here. So we're going to go from the lungs to the heart. And the sound that resonates with the heart. You take a breath in. And you should feel a resonation, it resonating. Hey, under your hands. Join me. Excellent. And then excellent. Come to your left side, which is the spleen. Put your hands on your spleen. Ridiculous what you're doing. Keep going. Breathing in. Excellent. We'll come across to the liver. So the liver is connected with frustration and anger, so probably a good one for us. The sound for the liver. Excellent, one more. And then the last one we'll do is for your kidneys, the hands on your back, and the one for the kidneys. Two more, breathe in. Last one. Excellent. So there's a little warm up with some breathing exercises. Any of you want to know those sounds for the organs, just DM me and I can send them to you and you can practice. So Caroline, let's go.
Okay, so we're going to start seated. I'm going to use blocks, but it makes it a bit more comfortable. You absolutely don't have to. So we're just going to come to a comfortable seat. I've just propped up my hip bones there, and we're going to make something called Hakini Mudra. So that's where we take our thumb and our fingertips together, and we're just going to place them down, palms facing each other. And from here, this is a great hand shape for fatigue, mental fatigue. If we've been overworked or multitasking, so it's a really great form from the brain. So making this hand shape, Hakini Mudra, we're just going to take a couple of breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Two more, breathe in. And breathe out. And breathing in. And soft sigh out. And you can keep eyes closed or open, whatever suits. And then from here, you're going to take your hands and interlace them. As you exhale, turn the palms away from you and press the palms away. Round through the spine, separate the shoulder blades. And then as you inhale, lift those palms up to the sky. And we're just going to move between those two poses. So exhale, press them away in front of you. Inhale, lift up. And you're going to use your breath. So don't pay attention to how quick or how slow we're going. Use your breath. Exhale, push away. Inhale, lift up. And you can be slower, you can be faster. In and out through the nose. And this kind of ritualistic movement, repeated movement patterns is amazing for getting into your body and really feeling. Moving away from all those distracting thoughts, just moving with your breath. Keep going. Using your breath as your guide. 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, lift up, reach out the fingertips. Maybe you turn your gaze to the sky as well. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms. So making kind of goalposts here, bending the elbows. Okay, 2 movements. As you inhale, heart forward, elbows back. And as you exhale, draw the hands together in front of you. And again, as before, we're going to move with our breath. So inhale, open up. And exhale, close off. And this can be slow, it can be fast. Match your breath. Breathing, moving, using the pace of your breath. Keep going. For 3, 2, and 1. And release. Just close your eyes for a moment. Notice that energy in your body. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then we're going to come to an all fours position. So moving off any props that you might have.
Caroline, your screen's frozen.
No. Last time I had to go out and come back in again. Come to an all fours position. Rachel, take some cat cows. I'll come out, come back in again.
Okay. At what speed? Okay, so Caroline's coming back. We're going to do cat cow. So the same idea of a kriya. You find your rhythm, so you're inhaling, exhaling. So you can do the same speed or you can go slower. We'll just wait for Caroline to come back. So just continue, cat cow.
From here, lift up, downward facing dog. Then you might want to just take a couple of pedals and shake things out. And then from here, we're going to move between two poses again. So as you inhale, bring your shoulders forwards to a high plank. And then as you exhale, press it back to a downward facing dog. Knees can bend. Inhale, move forwards. Exhale, move back. And this doesn't need to be the biggest downward dog. It's just not about the shape, just your breath. Inhale, shoulders forwards. Exhale, back. Again, slower or faster than this, it doesn't matter. Just moving with your breath. Feeling that movement, that breath flow through your body. Keep it coming. Keep going. For 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, take your knees down. We'll take a brief pause in child's pose. So sink your hips back. Let your chest sink. Maybe your forehead touches. And as before, take a big breath in through the nose. And a big breath out of the mouth. And then from here, we're going to lift to a forward fold. So rock yourself forwards onto hands and knees, tuck the toes, and then we're going to lift the hips high, planting the feet down about hip distance. If you have blocks, you might take them underneath your shoulders here. Okay, so our two poses, as you inhale, we're going to find a halfway lift, so lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to soften the knees and fold the torso down. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, slow down. Knees nice and soft, moving with the breath. Keep going. Inhale, lifting, exhale, folding. Three, 2, and 1. And from here, take a ragdoll. So keep the knees nice and soft. Maybe you catch hold of opposite elbows. And just let your whole upper body hang heavy. And take a breath in. And a long sigh out of the mouth. Okay, and then one of our last ones. From here, you're going to take a big step back with the right leg. So your hands can be on blocks framing the front foot, or they can be on the ground on fingertips. And create enough space here so that your left knee is over your left ankle. And from here, as you inhale now, we're going to send the chest forward and dip the hips. And then as you exhale, send the hips back as you straighten-ish into the legs. Inhale into the lunge, and exhale, hips back. Moving with your breath, slow or quickly. Finding that rhythm. Inhale forwards, exhale back. For 3, 2, and 1. And then step the right foot all the way back next door to the left foot. Come back to that forward fold. Again, you can soften the knees, catch hold of opposite elbows. Take a breath in through the nose. And slow sigh out the mouth. And then moving straight to the other side. So step the left foot far back into a lunge. And then as you inhale, heart up, dip the hips down, and exhale, shift the hips back to straight-ish legs. Moving with the breath. That's it, keep moving, keep breathing. Keep it going. For 3, 2, and 1. And then step the left foot far forwards, come back to that ragdoll pose where we have soft knees, bent elbows, catching hold of the elbows. Take a big breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. And then from here, release hold of opposite elbows, tuck the chin in. We're going to take a slow roll to standing, so breathe in. Let your head and hands hang heavy as you roll up through the spine, nice and slowly. Let your hands and your head come up last. As you exhale, releasing the shoulders down the spine. Okay, last one. As you inhale, lift up your arms and sit back into a chair pose. So this is like a narrow squat here. So sitting back into an imaginary chair is in line with elbows. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, send your hands in line with your body. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, move the hands down. And follow your breath. Keep the lower abdomen lifted. You might start to feel quads talking to you. Keep the movement. For 3, 2, and 1. And then as you exhale, fold it all the way back down. Nice soft knees. Take it back to a ragdoll. Again, elbows can be caught hold of. Maybe take a sway out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then start to bend the knees. We're going to come all the way back to a seat. And if it's comfortable, you might take that block underneath your hips again. And as we move to just let that movement integrate. So once you're seated, close the eyes. I invite you to take your hands back into Hakini Mudra. So take the thumbs and the fingertips to join, and fingertips pointing down. And breathe in. And breathe out. So there was a lot of movement there. Your body works maybe harder than you thought it did. And here as we breathe, we just let that movement settle in. And take a normal breath in. A normal breath out. And then breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to a normal breath, releasing the hands, gently dipping the chin down towards the chest. And begin to flicker open eyelids a little at first, and then all the way. And coming back. Well done, everyone. There was a lot of movement there. How did we find it?
I did it with my trainers on, if anyone else did. That's the first time I've done it. Yeah, I haven't done Kriyas for a long time.
Yeah, as I said, because our theme is connect, I find the fact that you don't have to think about where you're going. You can literally just move and breathe. And so it's amazing for just kind of calming the mental chatter and allowing yourself to feel again. Because some of the poses, you do it so much. Like, I don't know if you felt this too, but when you were quite often doing the arms, it can be quite hard. It's like actually physically quite challenging. So as you move and breathe, those sensations are all that you have. You're in the moment.
Yeah, I used to do them with Kundalini Yoga a lot, Kriya. So it was nice to introduce them again. So I hope that those of you that joined in got some benefits. And should we conclude out, Caroline? In fact, yeah, if anyone's got any comments of how you feel after the little Kriya workouts. And we'll just conclude out with a summary, and let's share another tip on connection. Pertinent subject right now.
Yes, so your first one, Rachel, wasn't it, that about being aware of mobile phones and how we associate with them, having boundaries around them so that we can connect with the people around us a bit more.
Yeah, and I even tuned into somebody who'd done some research and some study on the use of our mobile phones. So even the difference between when we can, for example, go to a restaurant. If you're at a restaurant with somebody and you do that habit where we put the phone on the table, as the research was done, your brain, your mind is in a way anticipating a ping or a notification, and the difference of how the connection with whoever you're with changes if you have no phones at the table. Yeah, I've come across that idea too, like the notifications on your phones, they light things up in our brain, don't they? Like really keep us switched on. Amazing. My first one, and what the workout was based around, was about getting out of your mind and into your body. And my second one is about connection. It's about making space to listen, because we're so often like we're doing stuff.
every moment of the day. Even in our like relaxing time or leisure time, we're watching TV, or as you say, we're on our phones, and we're still doing things. And I think the more you make the space, the more that you can listen. Like, how does your belly feel? How do your shoulders feel? How do your legs feel? All of these different areas, I think we forget to connect with. And if we can listen just that little bit more, like, I think our body tells us some really powerful signals. It tells us, like, now it's in your best interest to rest, to stop doing what you're doing. And I think if we're so up here, we can ignore that and we can just power through when your body's saying, no, rest.
Yeah, good one, good tip. And my second tip, which I've been practicing for a long time, but it's really benefited me in these COVID times that we're in, and that is connecting to ourselves by connecting with nature. And you know what, I realized that Caroline knows I have moved from the glorious nature of the Yorkshire Dales, or it's an area of outstanding beauty in the UK, and I'm now in a much more residential area down near London. And so sometimes our mind will tell us, you know, well, I'm not in nature, but I can share my experience, even just walking where there's a few trees. And we're fortunate that I think for most of us, we can find some trees. And there's so much scientific research now to prove the benefits of walking in nature, being in nature. So that would be my tip, a little reminder, because I'm listening to people that say they haven't left the house for 4 days, and they're, you know, on Zoom videos and work calls and whatever. And in terms of my love and my passion for our well-being, even if it's a short walk, that would be my little invitation. Get out with the trees and nature.
I love that. And hopefully a useful little tip if you are at home as well. So the science around it is cool, by the way. It's called fractals that are in nature, and they specifically like soothe and calm our brain. A little tip I like to use at home if I'm working from home is I've got some plants, and I'll spend a minute looking at a plant. And maybe as kooky as that sounds, but like, you know, it's a way of connecting to nature within kind of the limitations that we have right now. You know, looking at the leaves, the soil, the textures, and just getting that little benefit, that little boost of something that's growing.
Yeah, great.
And then I've got one final one as well, which we've kind of worked with a lot today, which I know is an important one to you as well, Rachel, about our breath. And some really powerful prompts that I've come across recently that I've been using is, how would you breathe if you were strong? How would you breathe if you were present? How would you breathe if you were empowered? And that to me was quite powerful. It was quite a powerful reminder, because I don't know about you, Rachel, but like when I'm stressed, I almost forget to breathe. And I'm like, it's so up here. And then I skip a breath, and then I'm like, oh, I better breathe again. So actually asking myself that question, like, how would I breathe if I was relaxed? Because that has such an effect on our mind and our body. You know, if you take a longer exhale, then you can physically calm yourself down, your heart rate slows. So just taking that moment to think, how am I breathing? And is it matching, serving the kind of qualities that I want to live?
Yeah, great, love it. Okay, so anyone have any questions, comments? What you got out of it in the comments. If you're watching it on YouTube, also comment, let us know. And we will be back next Wednesday, same time, to bring some more inspiration, some movements. And next week, we are focusing on the subject that I touched on, actually. We're going to focus on the energy of joy with the workout.
Play and joy. Amazing. I'm really looking forward to that one. And just to reiterate, like, if you're on YouTube, you can pop us a question into the comments. Both of us will obviously happy to sort of engage in private messages and whatnot as well. So feel free to contact us and let us know what you're enjoying and what you'd like to see.
Good stuff. Let me just come on up here. It's up and down with with where we are. So, wishing everybody a really good day.
Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.